Hey guys, so I'm finally coming to you today with my much awaited eyebrow tutorial. I've had a lot of people via social media as well as in my own live asking me to make this video. So I'm finally giving it to you guys. I'm finally going to be showing you guys what I do to get my eyebrows from this bare stage to this. So if you want to see how I go ahead and achieve my fleeky eyebrows, go ahead and stay tuned. Alright, so starting off, I did just get my eyebrows threaded, well not just, like a week ago, so they are still pretty fresh. As you guys can see, my eyebrow hair is pretty light in comparison to like the wigs and the hair that I wear. I prefer like jet black hair, so that's why I fill my eyebrows in with something that's a little bit darker that's going to make them stand out as much as my hair color does. So, personally, it's up to preference if you decide to use powder, cream, or pencil. I honestly love all three and I can achieve the same look with different products. I was using the NYX micro brow pencils. I have 3 of these, but my shade is the black pencil. It's very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil and Graphite, I believe. Those two are pretty good color matches, but this is about half the price. So if you are looking for a good eyebrow pencil, I do recommend these. But today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I go ahead and achieve my eyebrows with a gel eyeliner. This one is from Wet n Wild from the Furky collection and it's in the shade Cocoa Rich. So I'm going to start off by brushing my eyebrows through. So once my eyebrows are nice and brushed through, I'm going to go ahead and start kind of applying my product. And I just use an angled brush like this. Excuse, this one is dirty. And I'm going to start off with the arch to the tail. And I always start on the bottom of my eyebrow just because it's easiest for me. So as you guys can see, I'm kind of flicking my eyebrow out. And again, I feel like the tail part of the eyebrow is really up to you. Some people don't have an arch, so some people don't draw an arch. Some people like short tails, some people like long tails. So I feel like this part is really up to how you want your eyebrows to be. And like I said, I like mine kind of straight out. Kind of, if you guys know Sandra Deluxe, if you guys follow her on Instagram or YouTube, which you should, she kind of has very bold, straight out eyebrows. So that's kind of the inspiration behind my eyebrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw them out like that. Grab a little bit more product and then start working my way to the front. Now, once I get to the front, this is key, right? I'm gonna go ahead, if you want to take some type of pencil, or I'm just gonna use this brush, and draw a dot. That's kind of a smudge, not a dot. But that's really how far you want to bring your eyebrows in. So when I'm working my way in on the bottom, I'm gonna make sure that I'm bringing this right to that dot, because that's where my eyebrows are supposed to be. And then I'm just, from that bottom line that I created, just gonna start, I'm gonna turn my brush flat ways and then just flick it upward. So once we kind of get to the top of the eyebrow, I'm literally just gonna follow that line, like fill it in, and then just bring it over more to kind of connect as far in as the bottom. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like it's probably easier to see what I'm doing than hear me blab about it. Right? Right. Now, as you guys can see, if I left this here, it'd be kind of weird, like oblong. So I do have to make sure from the top of my tail, I make it a lot thicker. And there you have it. All right. Again, we're just flicking upwards, kind of helping to define the shape a little bit more. All right. So really quickly, I'm just gonna run through my other eyebrow and I will be back to show you guys the cleaning up process. All right, so now I have these 2 caterpillars on my face. I'm looking like a crazy person. We're gonna fade the front and then clean them up. So I'm just going to go back in with my spoolie, clean spoolie, and we're just gonna start kind of brushing this front section upwards as well as into the eyebrow itself. And then I'm gonna go back with the brush with no added product on it. And Fill in some of those gaps. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my eyebrows. You guys can use, like I said, whatever type of cream product you like. I know some people like using their foundation, and if they are going to be using a foundation, they like to use, you know, either something lighter or something that's their same tone. I personally like to use a concealer, and I like to use a concealer that is a few shades lighter than my skin tone. I would say if you're gonna color match this to a shade from MAC, it would be about an NW40. So pretty light, but this is what I use. So I'm just going to take a flat kind of liner brush like this. This one I got from e.l.f. And then we're just going to go around the eyebrow. And you want to make sure you're blending it down so you don't have a harsh line of demarcation. The effect of this is to give you the fresh eyebrow, like freshly waxed look. If you guys ever get your eyebrows waxed or threaded, you know that you kind of have like that fresh, like where the hair was, it's always lighter once you remove it. So that's kind of the illusion you want to go for. Make sure it's blended down though. And go ahead and do the same thing on the top. And if you mess up and kind of get that product into your eyebrow, you can easily just go back in and cover that up. All right, so that is after cleanup. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one and I'll be right back. All right, and now you're done. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. This. So bad, unibrow. Oh, okay. So just take a little bit of your cleaning up product and put it in the middle. Blend it out and into the eyebrows. Okay. And then once you get that, you're gonna go back in with your spoolie and fade the front because you don't want the square eyebrow look either. You're gonna go back in and continue fading it. Use your finger. And then go back in and add more product if you take too much away. This part really is just kind of taking and adding away to your liking. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of this video. I'm sorry this video was so long. I had so much to tell you guys and I wanted to make sure I hit all of the key points. But again, thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.